take it in between. Good afternoon, friends. Today we are holding this kind of emergency press conference because of the deteriorating health condition of our leader, Sri Chandrababu Naidu in Rajahmundry Central Jail. There is an undeniable and immediate threat to Mr. Naidu's life, and he is being deliberately harmed. And undoubtedly, we feel that his life is at risk. We are saying this after looking at various things that are happening inside the central jail. We all know that he is suffering from severe dehydration, and also few skin conditions also are troubling him. And the kind of medical treatment that is being given to our leader, Mr. Naidu, is also not satisfactory. Right from the beginning, we on behalf of Telugu Desam Party, we've been expressing our doubts regarding the kind of conditions that are prevailing inside the Rajahmundry Central Jail. Whether it be the kind of hygiene that is prevailing inside the jail, or various other conditions like the quality of water that is being given to him, the quality of medicines that are being provided to him, and various other factors. We've been expressing our concerns and worries right from the beginning, but the prison authorities have not taken our concerns seriously. And today, we've been hearing, and also when Mr. Naidu's family had gone to meet him inside the jail as part of the mulaqat that is being provided every week, they have seen personally that Mr. Naidu is suffering from severe dehydration due to the kind of atmosphere that is prevailing inside the cell that is lodged in, because of the kind of suffocation and also the kind of temperature, that humidity that is prevailing inside the Rajahmundry Central Jail. So he's suffering from severe dehydration. And if this continues, if the same situation continues, there might be an effect on his kidneys also and other organs. So that is what the doctors have been saying. Yesterday, we've heard that a team of doctors from the Rajahmundry Government Hospital had gone to the jail to examine him, and they have released a health bulletin. But we have serious doubts about the health bulletin that has been released also. We can't completely believe that everything is fine and Mr. Naidu is in good shape inside the prison, because the kind of things that are shown in the health bulletin and the actual scenario is different. Because when the family of Mr. Naidu or our other leaders, when they go to meet him, the kind of things that they're seeing with their own eyes is completely different. So it is a fact that Mr. Naidu is suffering and his health condition is deteriorating. And there is a serious worry, not only to the family members of Mr. Naidu, but also to the people across the state and across the globe. We all know the kind of image that Mr. Naidu has across the globe and the kind of protests that are happening from the past more than a month. So we feel that he is deliberately being harmed. And we have serious doubts not only about the safety and security of Mr. Naidu inside the prison, but also regarding his health and the deliberate harm that is being done to him inside the prison. We are not sure what kind of medicines that are being given to him, because Mr. Naidu is always under his own team of doctors. And any human being who is 70 plus needs regular medical attention. And Mr. Naidu also has his own team of doctors. But inside the prison, we are not sure what kind of doctors are treating him, what kind of medicines are being given to him. Are they suitable to Mr. Naidu? Whether they are giving any kind of steroids or any kind, because we don't have any idea. Because the kind of medicines that are being given to him also will have a lot of impact on Mr. Naidu's health. So we are moving the courts today. We are filing a petition today in the court and requesting the court, we would be requesting the court to allow Mr. Naidu to be shifted to a super speciality private hospital or to a government hospital which has proper facilities. Because inside the prison, we all know that the kind of medical facilities they have inside the prison are not adequate. So we are moving a petition, we are filing a petition in the court, asking the court to allow Mr. Naidu be shifted to either a super speciality private hospital or either to a government hospital so that there will be more medical attention to him. And also we would be requesting the court to allow the private team of doctors who regularly treat Mr. Naidu to check his health condition, because they know the background of Mr. Naidu's health. Because his private team of doctors have been treating him from the past 2-3 decades. So they will be having a better understanding. So we would also be requesting the court to allow his own private team of doctors to examine Mr. Naidu and to check his health condition and to issue a proper health bulletin. And also we demand the Jagan Reddy's government. We have a few questions that we would like to place before the Jagan Reddy's government and also to the prison authorities. Why hasn't a health assessment committee been formed till date for an NSG protectee? It is mandatory. I mean, he is a VVIP, he is a former chief minister, he is the current leader of opposition. So why hasn't a health assessment committee been formed till date? So we demand the prison authorities and the Jagan Reddy's government to respond to it. And also, why haven't Mr. Naidu's personal doctors are not being allowed to check on him, and why are they, and they can also be included in this committee. Not only the government doctors, but his own private doctors who treat him regularly should also be included in this health assessment committee, and it should be done immediately. And also, why are the doctors not allowed to provide an accurate assessment of his health? See, the health bulletin which they have released yesterday with parameters like his blood pressure and pulse, they are not sufficient. Just by releasing a normal health bulletin, which has nothing but his blood pressure and his heart rate, will not convey the entire scenario of his health condition. So what are you hiding? Why is it not that a proper health bulletin released? It should have all other details. We are saying that he is suffering from severe dehydration. There are many other issues. We also know that he is suffering from skin ailments, that he is suffering from allergies. So nothing is stated in the health bulletin. So just by releasing a superficial health bulletin, you cannot say that everything is fine with Mr. Naidu inside the prison. So the health bulletin should have a proper and accurate assessment with all parameters and with all the other issues that he is suffering with right now. And we strongly feel that it is pure political vendetta. Not only the arrest, it is not only the arrest that can be termed as political vendetta, but it is also the negligence of providing proper health care inside the prison. Is the same happening with other political detainees across the country? Is it the same that happened to you, Mr. Jagan Reddy? You were also in prison for for around 16 months. Were you also treated in the same way? We heard that in Chanchalguda prison, you even had a own private kitchen with your own team of cooks cooking for you. You had your own private doctors visiting you and treating you, consulting, doing consultations with you. You were given all kinds. You enjoyed all kinds of facilities when you were in prison. But for no reason, till date, not even a single allegation is proved. Not even a single piece of evidence was submitted to the court. In all the cases that you have filed against Mr. Naidu, till date there is not even a single piece of evidence that you have placed before the ACB court or the High Court or the Supreme Court. So people have understood that it is with pure political vendetta, with baseless allegations, you have arrested Mr. Naidu. And now on the other hand, deliberate harm is being done to him. Yes, we are saying it is deliberate harm. It is not, something which is accidental. It is deliberate harm that the government is, doing to Mr. Naidu. So we place these facts before the people today. It is not only the family, but the entire state is worried. And immediate medical attention is to be provided to Mr. Naidu. The doctors who are inside the prison or one or two doctors who have visited from the Rajahmundry government hospital, they are not sufficient. And Mr. Naidu should be immediately treated with specialists, either from a reputed hospital or a government hospital, and also his own private team of doctors should be allowed to visit him and to conduct a proper assessment of his health. And also a committee, a health assessment committee, which includes the private doctors of Mr. Naidu, should be formed immediately, and a daily bulletin of his health should be released with all proper information, not just his sugar levels or his blood pressure levels and his heartbeat. Those are not sufficient. The health bulletin should address all the kind of health situations that Mr. Naidu is facing, and also the block in which Mr. Naidu is lodged, the Sneha block, and the cell in which he is detained. Proper hygiene has to be maintained. We've heard news of inmates dying with dengue, with mosquito bites. As soon as Mr. Naidu was arrested, within a week, one of the prisoners died because of dengue with mosquito bites. So the area in which, the block in which Mr. Naidu is detained should be sanitized completely. Even the water flowing from the overhead tanks, we've heard that it is also not good. Even the water flowing in the Sneha block, we have doubts about the water that is being supplied to Mr. Naidu. We are hearing that even the overhead tanks are not cleaned properly. Is this all being done deliberately to harm Mr. Naidu, Mr. Jagan Reddy? Are you doing all this deliberately to harm Mr. Naidu? Why were you not able to even supply good, proper quality of water to him? Is it not a basic requirement for any individual? How can you compromise even on the quality of water that is being given to him? We can't supply even water from outside, right? Yes, we were able to send him some food at least with the direction of the court, but we can't send water every day to Mr. Naidu. So even the quality of water is not good. It is because of which he is suffering from skin ailments today. So the overall sanitation is not good. The quality of water is not good. We do not know what kind of medicines are being given to him. If some kind of a steroid is administered to Mr. Naidu, it will have serious implications. We do not know if some kind of steroids are being given to Mr. Naidu. So all these are serious concerns that we are expressing today. So a health bulletin which should give us an exact picture of his overall condition with the kind of medicines. We would also, the party and the people also have the right to know the kind of medicines that are being administered to him. So the health bulletin should have every small detail. When you're releasing a health bulletin, it should have every minute detail, because the entire state and people, all the Telugu people across the globe today are seriously worried about his health. And also, as we demanded, there should be a health assessment committee which should include his own private doctors. That has to be formed immediately. So we place these demands before the Jagan Reddy's government and also the prison authorities. We are also moving a petition in the court today. So we are hopeful that the court also acknowledges the serious condition of Mr. Naidu and passes appropriate directions to the prison authorities, ensuring proper medical treatment for him. And also, we would also be requesting the court to shift Mr. Naidu from the prison to a good hospital where proper medical care can be given to him. Thank you.